only just... No, I mustn't. It's becoming an obsession. Price says that if I keep on doing it, I shall go blind.
Headmaster Price, he only said if you carry on watching it going up and down, you may ruin your eyes.
No, but I see his point. You know, at the slightest stress, and I get this irresistible urge to loop the loop.
I'm sorry, Headmaster.
Control. Now, I'm sorry. Now, you were saying, David,
Yes, Headmaster, we were discussing the possibility of my acquiring some new teaching aids.
Ah, yes, well, I'm as progressive as the next man, but... Oh, I say, these things cost money, and we've already got a television set.
Yes, but it's been broken since the Derby.
Ah, yes, poor Price. He was under great strain. He hates seeing horses being whipped.
Yes, unbeaten. Still, I'm afraid we're going to do better with a television set that hasn't been attacked with nitric acid.
But the expense.
Well, shrewd buyer could pick up all these things for a few pounds. The only new items are the posters, and they're not very expensive.
Let's have lots of new posters. What are you thinking of advertising?
Nothing, Headmaster. They're purely decorative. Some have poems on.
Oh, yes, I remember. We used to have them at school. The lovely, bright poems and a verse underneath.
Yes.
Oh, there was one horrid one, I remember. It was Incy Wincy Spider. Oh, I've hated spiders ever since.
Half a year there, sir?
No, Norman. I was just putting it away.
No, sir, you can't fool me. I can spot an overarm flip, sir, a mile away.
No, do not bully me. He's trying to cure me of this insidious habit.
Yes, it's the old spot check routine, sir.
Have you tried the old bromide in his tea routine?
I say that's going a bit far, isn't it? Well, I mean, it may have been all right for the lads in the trenches, you know, but not my headmaster. No, it could stymie his aspirations.
Inspiration?
But so, sir, it's still very strong stuff, you know.
No. Now, listen, David. Norman Potter plus petty cash equals new aids for Finn Street.
Check, Headmaster. Norman, do you have any business acumen?
Well, I'll have to look in my stockroom, sir.
There he goes again. Isn't he sparkling this morning?
Like a Blanco diamond, Headmaster.
Norman, Mr. Brown wants you to go out with some funds from Fenn Street and buy some new teaching aids.
Oh, I see, sir. Yes, well, when it comes to business, sir, I can be a veritable typhoon.
Well, I've made a list of a few items. Some of them may seem a little unusual, but I'm sure there's nothing you can't cope with, Norman.
Don't you worry, sir. Oh, I can get anything exotic, sir. You know, coloured chalk, jumbo drawing pins.
Yeah, crochet blackboard duster. Yes, well, I can see I'm in good hands, Headmaster. Norman.
So, I never had a son, sir. Yes, well, I'm glad that somebody recognises my inane talents. Yeah. Now then, sir, let's see what you've got down here, sir. Tape recorder, yes. TV set.
Yes.
Posters with poems on, sir.
Yes, you know, lovely pictures with verses underneath like, Incy Wincy Spider.
That's 37 I've confiscated this week. Morris doesn't realise what he's started. If I see another yo-yo, I shall scream.
I've been looking forward to this all morning.
Oh, you can do better than that, Doris. You promised me a screen.
You seem very tense, monsieur. You should get one of these.
I've got 37, Mr. Smith.
And a fifth though. Personally, I find it very therapeutic. Don't think I've quite got the hang of it yet.
You're not tall enough for one of those yet, Smithy. Try sitting on Doris's shoulders.
No, thank you, Mr. Price. Try asking Mr. Fitchett Brown. I'm sure he'll have some interesting theories to propound.
Oh, aye, man and his yo-yo up and down the centuries.
I think you're very rude to talk about him like that behind his back. That's something he'd never do. He has manners and very good breeding.
Oh, well, perhaps we ought to put him out to stud, then.
Put who out, Stud?
Hey? Oh, nothing, just me daydreaming again. What are you so cheerful about?
Well, I've just had a chat with Cromwell and Potter.
Oh, finally banded together to form a human being, have they?
The headmaster's all right once you get past his fixations. I've never seen anyone so obsessed with yo-yos. Ooh.
Oh, these aren't mine.
Oh, yes. Just taking care of them for a friend, are you, Doris?
I confiscated them, actually. Well, what sort of success did you have with the headmaster?
Well, not bad. He's agreed to my having some new teaching aids. I just sent Norman out to buy them. Oh, what's wrong? He seems to know what he's doing. Well, it's quite simple equipment. I'm sure he can't possibly make a, can he?
I think you'd better find out for yourself. It's the only way to learn.
Doris, not only are you beautiful, but a philosopher, too.
Oh.
There you are, Doris. I always said you looked like Bertram Russell.
Now, Pricey, I was marking your register this morning. There seem to be a couple of absentees. Slater and Ibbotson. They ill or something?
Oh, no, nothing like that. They're just truants, that's all.
Truants. I remember skipping the odd lecture to float down the river on my back. trailing my hand in the water while some pretty girl punted away at the other end of the boat. All the undergraduates used to do it in the summer.
Oh, they still do, Smithy. Well, I suppose you've been through all the checking over the parents routine.
Hey?
The pupils have been spoken to and letters have been written to the parents. There's little else we can do in a situation like this.
Oh, well, does anyone mind if I have a bash?
Oh, well, if you think you can succeed where we've failed, by all means, leap astride your white charger and thunder off into the fray.
A poet as well. Well, I'll just saddle up my little three-leader and be after the varlets. I wonder where they are now.
I wonder. Such happy fellows in their white flannels and striped blazers and straw boaters.
There you are, boyo. They've joined a bloody concert party.
Oh, come on, Slate. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna wait for Eddie, ain't we? You're have plans. Anyway, we're playing hooky, ain't that enough?
No. I want to make a revolutionary gesture.
Yeah, like calling old Mother Ewell a fascist toe rag. Look where that goes.
I bet she wouldn't have put Che Guevara in detention.
Hi, Slate.
Hi, Snap.
Boss, here. You know, yesterday, Eddie told me to knock off some grub.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
What's that?
Sherbet. £5 of it.
Man, that sherbet represents a body blow to capitalism.
Yeah, and a body blow to us if we eat it all. What are we gonna do with £5 of sherbet?
Eddie will know. Hi, Eddie.
Hi.
Ed.
Hi, kids.
I've got the grub. Good, well, move that sherbet and put it on the table. What is it? Take it home and stick it with your 500 cake frills and that fake moustache. Here, did I ever tell you about
right
that?
from under his nose.
Here, Ed, what are we gonna do?
Do? Look, boss, I've been around. Been to school, been on the dole. I had a job once, too.
Who's done it all?
Yeah, and I tell you, there's nothing worth doing. Even if you find something, what happens?
Yeah. What happens? What?
Well, I'll tell you.
He'll tell you.
Nothing! Because they're all against you out there. The whole bleeding world's stacked against the likes of us, Bos, me old son. You see? Well, now what we're going to do?
It's very kind of you to assist me like this. You see, only I don't leave the ground when my shrapnel's on the move, you see.
That's all right, Potter. It keeps me off the streets.
Or out of your armchair, at any rate.
Don't jump, Smithy. Remember, you've got the best years of your life ahead of you. You're only...
96.
So, first after the mission completed, sir, one set of posters decorated for the viewing off, sir.
Oh, well done, Norman. I knew I could trust you.
Of course you can, sir.
Yes, so what's we got? Oh, at ease, Norman.
There you are. It was a bit of a tricky op, you know, David. Well, there was this long-haired bloke serving in the shop, you see, and he struck me as being a bit sort of ambidextrous. Yes, he kept calling me Ducks.
Well, it's the uniform that attracts them, Norman. Well, let's see what you've got here.
Well, I'd like to have a look, too, if someone would help me down.
Well, I did pick out one rather inspiring military poster. I spotted it straight away.
It's Che Guevara.
'Tis a bit, isn't it? Yes, it's like a young Monty, I thought, you know.
Oh, this one's rather psychedelic.
Oh, yes, that's a... Oh, look, there's a couple on here.
Oh, I say, yes, they seem to be... Oh.
Really? Can we get discount on large orders?
I sincerely trust you don't intend to order all of these, Mr. Brown.
Well, they might help get the truants back.
But are you sure the ends justify the means?
But it depends which ends you mean, Doris.
Mr. Brown.
Smithy, would you like a poster or two?
I don't quite see how I could bring Bridget Bardo on a motorbike into my geography lessons.
It'll be fun trying, though, won't it, eh?
Cousin Potter, his posters seem to have brought out the barroom element in you all.
Frustrating, isn't it, David? If it wasn't for me, you know, you wouldn't have a new television set.
Now, don't tell me. I'll find it.
Yeah, no, sir. No, sir. It's in the headmaster's study, sir. No, he's making a few notes, you see, on which programs are suitable for human consumption.
Oh, well, we'll never get to see anything then, will we?
Perhaps we should talk about this, sir, away from the other ranks.
Right, Norman.
Now, sir, if you'll follow me, I'll show you my little mess under the stage, sir.
I trust my short absence, you see, will not erupt any prior derangement.
Here he comes.
Get him on.
Where are Slater and Ibbotson? I don't want the old exotic tropical disease bit, or the he's taken his penguin to the vet. I know they're playing truant, and I want to see them. Now, there'll be no violence, no notes to the headmaster, no raps on the door at midnight. I simply want to know why they're not at school.
Probably they got something better to do.
Oh, like what? I mean, what good will it do them hanging around some coffee bar? Or sitting in a local cinema? Or,
Try bowling alley.
bowling alley?
No, not even warm.
In that case, bon appetit. That's French for go and stuff yourselves with suet pudding.
What, just like that?
Well, you're not going to tell me anything, are you?
No.
Well, buzz along then.
Thanks a lot, sir.
David,
Ah, Pat.
if I revealed something to you, will you promise not to do anything rash?
Pat, I am the soul of discretion.
Oh, well, it's like this. Ibbotson and I, or rather Boz and me, we sit next to each other in class.
Oh.
And sometimes, in history...
History?
I know I can tell you this because you'll understand. I think, and, it's the Caribbean.
Pardon?
Well, Ibbotson and I, or rather Boz and me...
No, just the last bit.
Oh, it's Boz. He hangs around the Caribbean billiards hall.
Oh. Boo.
Oh, sorry. That's what I like about you, now, David. Well, your quarters are always so spick and span, aren't they? I'll tell you what, sir. How about another cup of tea in my private bunker?
No, thank you, Norman. Some other time. I'm going to try and persuade the headmaster to come to the Caribbean with me.
Oh. Hey, Caribbean? Oh, well, you've been eating this then, David, won't you? Up a bit, Headmaster, up a bit. No, up. No, wait a minute. No, down a bit, sir. Down. No, it's not good, sir, no. No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid you'll have to go up on the roof, sir.
Oh, no, thank you, Norman. I think I'll wait until your shrapnel's settled. Oh, hello, David. Did you want to see me?
Yes, Headmaster. It's about the truants.
Truants? Oh, show me a truant and I'll show you a namby-pamby.
Oh, yes, you won't find any in my school.
Well, no, I probably won't. I'll find them in the Caribbean billiard hall. I wondered if we might both go down there and have a chat with them.
Oh, I couldn't go to a billiard hall. Bad example. We'd have the children there next.
Truants. Just another word for cards, you know. Yes, I met a lot of them in North Africa, you know.
Well, I'm trying to catch these two before they get to the docks. Headmaster, would you mind if I go down?
Wild geese, David, but still, if it eases your mind, go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
That's the moment, Tom.
Oh.
Yes, I thought so. Ha. Trying to smuggle another one in, sir?
No,
yes,
Norman, I haven't played with it all day, but come along, there's work to be done. My brilliance is fading. Mind the area.
Oh, nonsense. You're as translucent as ever, sir.
No, I'm in the machine. Now, come on, hurry up, boys, from Miss Mary, Mungo, and Midge. Come on.
Don't know why he made me buy them. It's the only way to be sure of getting something useful, isn't it? Tell you what I did knock off, though. Oh, good. Blimey, don't tell me the old bird in the shop didn't notice that thing. Nah, got it from the hairdressers, didn't I? In and out like London, I was. Nobody's seen me. It's my sister's, mate. She's completely bald.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Don't worry, ain't from the hairdressers. He's from school. Bleeding teacher, ain't he?
Oh, thank you for the glowing introduction.
Oh, thank you, and tar ever so. Didn't know you two went to Harrow and Heaton.
Don't half talk funny, don't you?
Yeah, don't come that with me, mate. I've been around. I've had a job.
Oh, big deal. I've had 6. And I was the first Argyle officer to sell porridge to the Arabs.
Yeah? Well, you can't touch us two because we're Weaver Street. Yeah.
Yeah, lucky old Weaver Street. No, it's these two I've come to see.
We ain't coming back.
Nah. I'm making a revolutionary gesture.
Yeah, like this.
Yes, I can see the attraction of this place now. The stimulating wit and repartee.
Here, tell him, Eddie.
Yes, come on. What are you going to tell me?
Nothing.
Listen, you two, have you been here all day?
Yeah.
What do you do here?
Well, we sort of... Well, school's boring. Don't teach you anything.
Anyway, school's not very revolutionary. Oh, this is what it's all about, man. Well, this and sherbet. We're undermining capitalism.
No, you're not. You're pilfering and not very well at that.
Yeah, I told you so. He's going to report you now. That's all he wants to go and... Nothing.
I'll tell you what, Boz. Pat would like you to come back.
Who's Pat?
Oh. Well, what about your parents, eh? Did they like you running around billiard halls?
I don't know. Ask me Dad. Dad!
Hello. Oh, Mr. Iverson? Yeah. Good afternoon. Listen, you're all kidding yourselves. Running around billiard halls isn't doing anything. It's just apathetic.
Pathetic?
Quite. Oh, I'm not going to say any more. Please your own minds.
Yeah, make up your own mind.
Yes. So, who's going to play me? Quit a frame, okay? Morning, all.
Hey.
Ah, woodland rapture.
Well, don't look at me.
Doris, I'd like to think that you're wearing it specially for me.
Well, I'm not interested in men who frequent billiard halls. I saw you coming out of the Caribbean last night.
Oh, yes, I went there to find our young truants.
Did you have any success?
Yes, I won a £5 jar of sherbet.
With the truants, David, the truants.
Oh, well, who knows? They're only a very strange crowd. Wig stealing's the thing at the moment, and it's bound to get worse. Hey, did you know Ibbetson's father manages that place?
Oh, yes, I bumped into him at a parents' evening once. He kept going on about beautiful cannons. I thought he had some sort of a religious kink.
And did your little heart-to-heart uncover any reason for their stopping away?
Well, yes, boredom.
Oh, I didn't know that was a valid excuse. Don't expect me in tomorrow, Doris.
Oh, I don't know. The kids might have a point. I mean, they're entitled to enjoy lessons.
Enjoy lessons? That's heresy, boyo. No, it's the direct approach that works. Write your facts on 6-inch nails and hammer them into their skull.
David, we're not trying to be difficult. At least Mr. Smith and I aren't. But teaching at Fen Street isn't the easiest occupation in the world.
Yes, I'm beginning to see that, Doris. Still, in moments of stress, it's always nice to know there's a friendly shoulder to cry on.
Charm a snake out of a basket, wouldn't he, monsieur? Now, I can manage that to put them up. Now, if you'll just gather round, I'd like to show you what I've... Aye. They're all gone. Oh, well, never mind. Wait till they do see my visual aids. They won't be able to contain their effluence.
See his face? Oh, it's so funny. I thought I would be any minute now. It's really great. It was really fantastic.
Oh. It's all right. Just another yo-yo victim.
I'm most awfully sorry, my dear, but you did walk straight into my backhand glide.
Oh, hello, Boz.
Oh, hi, sir. Mr. Brown, David?
Yes, have you dropped in for the day or just to pick up a few petrol bombs?
It got a bit boring down the billiard hall. Posters are all right.
Good. Oh, Boz, you don't
Yeah?
want to buy a £5 jar of sherbet, do you?
David.
Pat.
I've just seen Ibbotson. That is Boz. And I think he just needed someone who... Well, I knew you could.
Oh.
Anyways...
Yes, I know. Thank you very much for your help, Pat. Well, you better run along. You might be late for, history. Oh. Potter been neglecting the drains again?
No, these are your visual aids, boyo.
What? Well, it can't be. Looks like some old load of ex-army junk.
Well, only because it is.
I thought I could trust Potter. There must be some mistake.
Aye, trusting Potter.
Oh, he's managed to find a tape recorder, though.
Oh, I should put one of these on, boyo. The world seems a safer place in here.
The trouble with you is, Smithy, you're just an escapist.
Huh?
Like me.
Oh.
Oh, it's not bad in here, is it?
Oh. Can you hear me over there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Put it together. Can you hear me, brother? Hey,
I never heard the sirens go.
Take those ridiculous things off. You sound like Bill and Ben.
Oh, what do you know about Bill and Ben?
The headmaster told me all about them.
How to assemble a field latrine? What's this?
Well, creative teaching aids a la Norman.
Forgive my amusement. I did rather expect something like this.
Oh, don't tell me he's actually managed to get hold of something useful.
Oh, a tape recorder.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing ground.
Brilliant, Doris. Your lips aren't moving at all.
They'll be in there now, viewing my little treasures. Now, modesty, Norman, modesty. Imagine you're going in to receive a medal from Monty.
I wonder how much he paid for this load of junk.
A good question, Mr. Price. Well, David, have you learned from this? Potter is not to be trusted.
Oh, let's not be too unkind. I mean, he did try his best.
You'll come to realise, David, that Potter's best is always less than average.
He gave his all in North Africa, you know. There's nothing bloody left. Oh, there you are, David. Yes. Come along in, come along in. Oh, by the way, do you notice anything?
What, Headmaster?
Nothing.
Oh. Caught me again, Headmaster.
No, yo-yo.
Huh?
No, my days of neurotic obsession are past. Arigani, yes, I think I did see it once. Very clever chap, Mr. Harbin. Very educational, you know, television, very educational.
Yes, I wonder if the children might catch a glimpse of it sometime, Headmaster.
Well, of course they will, David, when I've had time to censor everything. I've got a lot of notes about it. Ah, yes, here they are.
Headmaster, what exactly did you want to see me about?
Ah, yes. Well, yes, now, David,
Here we are, sir. Hot and steaming and just as sweet as... I'll come back, sir, when you're more disposable.
No. Don't go. This concerns you just as much.
Yes, I thought it might.
Now, I don't know what you two have been up to. I cannot allow school funds to be squandered on army surplus equipment. I'm surprised at you, Norman.
I was only acting under orders, sir. Well, go on, tell him, sir, tell him.
Well, Norman, I did expect you to use your initiative, not your sense of humour.
Yes, I'm afraid your natural flippancy has got the better of you this time.
Well, I thought it was an officer's job to back his own men. Yes, I might have known there was something about long hair. I thought you at least, Headmaster. I thought at least you would be my ally. I suppose once again, I shall have to take back the pan. What?
Ah, how noble of him to take the blame. Oh, by the way, David, congratulations.
Headmaster?
Truants, 100% success.
Oh, well, 50% really, sir. Slater hasn't returned.
Slater. No, I don't recognize the name. 100% success. Well done, David. And I think we've got to understand each other a little better, yes?
Yes, a little, Headmaster.
Ah, then perhaps you'll join me in...
Well, thank you very much for the offer, sir. I'm rather worried about Norman. I hope he's not too upset.
Oh, you don't know Norman as well as I do. He'll spend the rest of the day making good his mistakes. You mark my word.
Oh, come on, what are we going to do?
Do? Oh, I've got it all, sonny boy. Yeah. And they're all against you. I'll tell you, there's nothing worth doing. Nothing.
Nothing.